Hello, my friends on YouTube. Today is Sunday, the 19th of February 2023. We start the day by giving the title of today's video. Today's video is about a subject that has been uh, raised by the media. BBC Arabic spoke about uh, wives violence in Jordan. It's not really in Jordan, it's all over the world. So, to be honest, there is violence against women, or there is violence all over the world against men and women and children. There is violence. We cannot deny that. However, it is actually very intense in Islamic countries. And the reason we are going to speak about that. So, there is a question posed on BBC Arabic. I'm going to put the link. Unfortunately, it's only in Arabic, and I don't think they saw any reason to translate it to English because it's not as big of a problem as it is in different countries. And the question is why laws did not succeed in preventing violence in Jordan. As I said, violence is everywhere, and there's violence against women everywhere. However, it's different, and this is not only in Jordan. It's a very big problem in Islamic countries, and the reason is it has laws supported in the religion, and this is the danger. I don't know, with the exception to Islam, I don't know of any other religion it gives the notion to the man to hit his wife or beat her up or commands him to do so, other than what came in this book that came to us 1400 years ago. It's clear command, and unfortunately many people believe this is correct. It's not. So let's see. With the coming of the internet, all these things have existed for the past 1400 years, but in a way it was not known to the world. When the internet came, that was really a disaster on many of these practices that have been practiced for 1400 years, and no one could challenge it. But today, so many people are talking about this to a point that the media is bringing that subject up. However, they are not really talking about the main source of the problem. They are beating around the bushes, unfortunately. So they think by making a law, and that law says don't beat up your wife, that it will work. I tell you what, I don't know of any country it says stealing is okay, or killing is okay, or murdering is okay, or committing adultery is fine. It's all a crime. This is man-made law says this is a crime. So, and in the Islamic country, it's a crime for a man to hit a man without any reason. It's a crime if a woman hit a woman without a reason. But when a husband beat up his wife and turn her skin dark green, that's okay. Because the founder have done that with his wife. I'm going to put you the link. And in the Quran 4:34, I'll put you the link. It says men are above women. I know the translation, be careful with the translation, they are trying to smooth things up. It's not an honest translation, trust me on that. Men above women, because women, of course, they are deficient in mind and heart and in faith, and they are half of the man in their capacity, mental capacity, and therefore women are inferior. So men are above. You know what? If a man takes more responsibility in the house, in the family, I don't mind that. I will support this man and say yes, he is the subject of the house. But some women are taking more responsibility than the husband, and I don't know how can you call. Many husbands are alcoholics, and they really don't provide for their family as they should. We know that this happens all over the world. So how can a man like this, who cannot control himself, we can say that he's above his wife? I wouldn't say that myself. So in that verse it says man is above. And women, if the husband feels that the woman is starting to think for herself and she is about to rebel about certain thing, the first step is to tell her don't do that or else. Practically. Even though they try to smooth it, no, there's no smoothing here. Don't do that or else. And if she doesn't obey, then in the book it says do not have intimacy with them. And probably this what the woman wants. She is sick and tired of this idiot coming to her, using her as a machine or something. And she doesn't want that. That's probably what she wants. She wants him to stay away from her. So another smart scholar came up and said, no, wait a minute here. If you don't have intimacy with her, you are actually punishing yourself. And he found a way out. No, don't punish yourself. Use her. So have sexual intercourse with her without talking to her, without smiling at her, or doing anything to feel intimacy or make her of a value. Just do your thing, and when you're done, tell her to go and sleep in another place. Practically, this is what he was saying. And of course, the book says, don't have anything with them. I'm sorry, but it came to my mind as I was doing the Arabic video before that in China now they produce these dolls that it looks like a woman. There was a documentary about this, and men who cannot have courage to speak with their wives or a woman and marry her, and they don't have the guts to have a wife, so they go and buy this doll, and they have a strange relationship with a machine. But even this machine is programmed to say something. This leader saying on video, don't talk to her, just do your thing, and when you're done. So don't punish yourself, punish her, and then she can sleep elsewhere. Then, if that doesn't work, this is the time to beat her. And in the book, I know in the translation it says differently, but in the book it says plainly, beat them. Doesn't say beat them lightly, although now the Islamic leaders are in terrible situation, in trouble, because it sounds so bad. So they say, oh no, he meant lightly. And you say, oh no, this is like you take a toothbrush and you hit her with the toothbrush. No, it's in the video. You can watch the video. It means you hit her, but on the body, and you shouldn't leave a mark, and you shouldn't hit the face, and you shouldn't insult her during the hitting or the beating. And they are trying to smoothen things up. It doesn't get smooth. It's bad. Okay? Beat her up. And then all this lie, they are lying. And they have the right to lie because they are in a war according to the teaching. They are dealing with the infidels all over the world. So lie to get away with things. So they are lying. Okay? And I have hadith that the founder of that stuff, who came 1400 years ago, he used his fist to hit his wife, the youngest girl whom he married, that she was 9 years old. He hit her in her chest. I'll put that in the description box. So hard that she felt pain. That was not light beating. And if I don't know, if the boss is doing that, if the main guy is doing that, and you are following in his footsteps, most likely you will do that too. So he didn't see anything wrong hitting his wife, Aisha, whom he married when she was 9 years old. So today the leaders of this, call it religion or faith or whatever you want to call it, are in a difficult situation because the situation is not like before the internet. Before the internet they can say so many things and it goes unchallenged. Now the world is so close together and cultures are open to each other, and we know what's happening in other parts of the world, what's happening here, what's happening there. That you cannot hide anymore. You cannot. So if the main guy, the main teacher, he is teaching you to beat up your wife, do you think any law, whether it's in Jordan, Egypt, Morocco, or any other Islamic country, put man-made law, says you shouldn't beat your wife up? You shouldn't do that. Do you think those who are sick in the mind and the heart from this teaching will respect that law? And the BBC is wondering why the laws fail in these countries or in Jordan. But I'm very sure they are aware of what's happening in the rest of the Islamic countries. But they took Jordan as a start, probably. Okay. You are wondering why the laws did not protect women from violence in their homes? Why are you wondering? Why BBC as a whole organization, and not only BBC, all these media things, the mass media from all companies, why are they wondering? You don't know what is in the book? You don't know what the founder of this stuff done? I don't think so. I think you are very well aware. The thing is, you cannot hide it. The leaders of this faith cannot hide it anymore, and therefore the media is forced now to speak about it. We thank you very much, and we hope to hear from you.